Sarah, but what's going on? Hello, Noodle. How are you doing today? Yo, Jay. Welcome. How are you doing today? Oh, no, no, at home right now. Alright. It's really loud. Yeah, I can turn the music down. I maybe set it a little too loud because I have no... Yeah. Should be fixed now. I'm not right home now. Alright. Thank you for popping in, Jade. Appreciate it. Okay, now I can talk the songs over. I got into a groove there, Doodle. Alright. Double the recommended amount of cough syrup over the past few days. That is no bueno. That's probably not good. Probably won't kill you, but probably not gonna do you too many probably not gonna do you too many favors. I'll tell you that. Hello everybody, I am Min's the Mailbox, and this is Connection Point number 94, where we are once again working on this thing, and some things I did in between streams that I need to catch you up on, because I did some things, because I got on so that I could AFK a little bit of pumpkin stuff. It was fun. I did some other stuff in another world too, with which was fun to build too. But yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. It was fun, it was great. How are you all doing today? Yeah, as you can see, I cleaned out my inventory just before stream because it was a bad. There's a lot of stuff in here. We really need a fortune pick. I want to get rid of these ore blocks, but I can't. That's... wait, no. That's... I did more of... I believe... I can't remember if I did this last stream. I know I did the cactus farm last stream, but I don't know if I did the wall. Either way. The cactus farm has been built up about halfway. Not good at all. It's sick since Wednesday. Man, everybody has been sick recently. Calling it now, I'm going to be sick. Like, we're just all going to get sick. It's just... It's going around the whole world. Oh no. Actually, I should probably bring some of these back to my thing. I am doing good. I am great, good, wonderful, amazing. Wait. Amazing, even. I have been a little bit busy. As you can see, I've been a little bit busy. I guess the biggest thing you could say I did was, this. I may have, in between streams, while I was AFKing for pumpkins, decided that I wanted to finish the tunnel, and may have almost completely finished the tunnel. So there's still, like, I still need to put in some stairs and some roof, but for the most part, I may have completed the tunnel. I got inspired while I was waiting around doing nothing. Which actually, hello, cool. How are you doing today? Which actually, Pumpkin Farm's been doing well. I have AFK'd for like a very long time without using the pumpkins, but we're doing good. Also, the cactus farm is going crazy. It's not even at full capacity, and we are just blowing through stuff, which is great. We need more cactus. Actually, I might just I am doing good as well. I'm doing good as well. There we go. We're gonna get some cactus smelting in our super cool cactus smelter. Looks so cool. And there's a few things that we need to do for today. One is we need to get a lot of dark oak, because I may have harvested a bunch of dark oak for the tunnel. And let me give you a little tour of the tunnel so far. So it's not 100% complete, which you'll see. But for a good portion of it, I have completely redone the walls and everything about them. And all I need to do is do the ceiling and the floor. But I may have done a little bit in between streams. It was fun though. It was fun, and now it looks a lot nicer here. Yeah, inventory might have been full, so there might have been a rail on the ground, but don't worry about that. We don't have a crafting table up here, so we can't reach anything. But yeah, all we need is stairs in here, and we are pretty much golden. I kind of noticed that after the last few streams, I realized I'm not gonna get around to this until the farm's done, and the farm's probably not gonna get done for a little bit, so I probably should just take what I can get and do it while I was waiting. You know, I think hydrate just might rhyme with hydrates, and it seems I was correct. I'm gonna get some water. Thank you for that, cool. If anybody else gives a hydrate, I might have to fill up my water bottle again. It was only half full today. Which I know, crazy, outlandish. I didn't have a full water bottle today. I guess so easily, man. I'm just that good. I was too cracked. Yo, Jeff, how are you doing? Good to see you. How are you doing today? Will that be a problem? No, that won't be a problem. No, it'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And this became okay. That's funny. Grass spreading mechanics are very interesting. Yeah. So I believe today I'm either going to work on building more of the cactus farm, or finishing the cactus farm, or I'm going to build the sugar cane, because I guess I could build more of the melon farm. I probably should build more of the melon farm if I'm not going to do the cactus farm, because the melon farm is going to be, you know, melons and pumpkins equally as very useful. Bum, bum, bum. As you can see, look at that, 10 pumpkins in the last like 5 minutes. This thing will work fast, especially with it all built. Man, okay, okay. Rail? What was I gonna? I was going to make more stairs. Alright, let's make some more stairs and let's get this show on the road. Yeah, the really annoying thing is we need these dudes to give us the green dye trade so that our whole thing can run. Unfortunately, it takes a lot of emeralds, as you can see, to get the green dye trade. The green dye trade is like on the expert level for villager, for the profession, so it's not a walk in the park, which sucks. It means we need a lot of emeralds for this thing, for each of the villagers, which means we need a good supply of emeralds. Which is why we need to build the farms. The cactus farm, I've lost like, that is a lot of weight. That doesn't seem okay. Being completely honest, that does not seem okay at all. That's a lot of weight to lose. Yeah, jeez, I hope you feel better soon. That is, because it isn't okay. Yeah, that's fair. God, that sucks. I really hope you're able to get that figured out, because yeah, that seems dangerous. I was looking for... What was I looking for? I was looking for... I don't remember what I was looking for. I was looking for deep slate and mud and moss. Moss, mud, deep slate. There we go. I got there. I'll be fine. There we go. So then we can fix any holes. Oh yeah, we have a few holes to fix. There we go. There. And I needed mud for this section. Kind of create a little bit of a blend. There we go. You know what? That'll work. Cool. And now, if I can place them right, which I unfortunately cannot. That's where the problem is. So if we do that, does that allow us to do that? Because that would be a lot nicer than the dirt. Now we can leave that piece of dirt there. You know, we'll put a few pieces in here and there to kind of blend it all together. There we go. Maybe even put a few pieces of dirt here. as kind of a little blend. There we go. So it's blending in. Yeah, that looks nice. So what's that, 812? Oh, perfect. It's actually 13. That's nice. It should look like that. Thank you. I'm a pretty decent builder. I enjoy experimenting with things, and it's really fun too. I mean, the whole underground trading hall you see before you, I kind of just made this up as I went. But there's little details like the little lights here, or this little like collection thing. I enjoy building. It's Minecraft. It's really fun. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna keep bending the rules, but it's okay. That's what we do here. apologies for that. I was talking to my mom. Came in, we talked about some stuff. Seeing what was going on. How are we all doing? Apologies for that. Good, how about you? I'm doing good. Doing a little checkup, you know, mid-hour checkup. See how everybody's doing. What plays to use? Okay, so I actually have a whole playlist that I keep all of the playlists I use for streams. For Connection Point, I use the Pokey and Chill playlist from Game Shops. I've been using their music for quite a bit now. Not just on streams, but mostly streams. But then I have a few others for like different things. Like for the V-Pumpkin server, I had Stardew and Chill. For minigames, I have I think I have like Super Nintendo 2. I'd have to check which one it is. But yeah, if you, I believe, beliefs can be wrong. I believe if I go check, the playlist should be public if you want to go check it out. If you go to my YouTube channel and then go to playlists, it should be there if you are curious what music I use. You can also find a bunch of other playlists there. Yeah, I don't even remember when I made this music playlist, to be honest. I made it at some point maybe last year, I think. And I've just been slowly like updating it and changing it as needed. I'd have to check when it first came up on YouTube. You are? Oh, thank you. So yeah, if you go to my playlist, it should be there. Yeah, oh, here we go. Super Lo-Fi World 2 is minigames. Mario and Chill is also minigames. Avocado Toast used to be my outro music for streams. Chill Tendo, I don't remember which series that was for. Smooth McGroove Remixed 3 used to be for the Aspen subserver. And then Zelda and Chill, I don't remember. It might have just been added and didn't have a use. Don't remember exactly what there's. And I've used a variety of their music playlists over the years. If you actually in the early days of Connection Point and also my minigame streams, like doing like Bed Wars and things, I used a whole bunch of just rotating them. And then I decided, hey, you know, it would probably be important to, if this is going to be a long-running series that I do, it would probably be important to choose music and keep that, so that when people come back, they're like, hey, this music reminds me of Connection Points. Which I'm glad I did that. it was really hard to keep shuffling around music playlists. So yeah, now Pokey and Chill has just become the base, just become the one I use. I currently use Tunic Forever and Forever for intro for streams, like the beginning stream, which I actually have ideas for. I think I've talked about it before, but I have some ideas to, during December, make some make a starting screen soon screen. Maybe make it a little animated. I have zero idea how, but I might be able to, because that just seems really fun. It'd be fun to make my own starting student screen. And make it a little bit better than the black background. and December's coming up, and you know what that means. That means we're gonna get cool Christmas skin Willow that I'm going to work on at some point, because I'm free. If you didn't know, I spent a majority of the last 4 months writing, planning, editing, recording a film, my first ever film, and so I haven't had a lot of time to do almost anything else, which is why I didn't do a lot of anything else, and why streams started to become a little scarce near the end of there. But, big but, I'm finished with that. It came out 4 days ago, which is ridiculous. It feels like so much longer than 4 days ago. It was a journey. It was an absolute crazy experience to watch that premiere. I believe currently it is like the 6th most viewed video on my channel, and Jade and I are watching it slowly tick up. Hopefully it can get into the top 5. I'm just a film you say. It was an hour and 48 minute video that broke down the world, the story, the characters, and the plot of a story I'm writing called Hemlocks. And I called it a film once I realized that it was almost an hour and 50 minutes, and that's longer than most films, so I just called it How We Wrote Hemlocks, the film. I had a trailer for it, I had a 43-page script, I had hundreds of hours put into it, I had people from the Hemlocks team, because it's not just me, it's a whole team of like friends and people, do some like voice lines and help write the script. It is the biggest thing I have ever done, and it is currently over 90 views. I haven't checked it in a while. I've spent a lot of today building a Christmas tree for a little get together that I'm doing a little for the few friends. This looks fire. It is. Of course, it's a very long video. I totally understand if you're just like, yeah, that's way too long, that's fine. But if it does interest you, I would highly recommend you go check it out. If you want to, share it to some of your friends, let them know about it. It is a very, very cool video, and it's probably the biggest thing I will ever do, at least for the foreseeable future. I would highly recommend you go check it out if it looks interesting. I think you will very much enjoy it. I put a sizable amount of work into it, and I think you'll like it. All right, let us go get some more redstone, because I think we're running out of redstone. We are in fact out of redstone. Let's go get some more redstone. So hey, look at that. Our level has gone up to 26. We are doing so much trading that, look, even our tools are entering the high yellows and greens. It's not something we've gotten very much. Alright, we're gonna sleep. Hey, actually, we can heal up our golem friend here. but yes, besides my little film rant there, now that I am done with it, it came out. It was a great success. It was super awesome. Now that it is out, I am able to stream all on my normal days, and hopefully next week I'll be able to get back into doing Hollow Knight streams and making Hollow Knight videos. I'm not sure how December videos are going to be, because I have one video idea planned of making like a recap of 2022, because it is quite literally the biggest year I've ever had on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Discord, on everything. It has been a huge year for me personally, and career-wise. I've been able to do things that I wasn't able to do before, and reached goals. So we'll see how Hollow Knight goes as we start like transitioning back into doing them after stopping them for about a month. So if you enjoyed the Hollow Knight streams, definitely tune in next Wednesday, because I will probably get back into doing it, get readjusted, have fun with doing it again, and there might be a Hollow Knight video out next week. We will have to see that. I am currently taking a week break from making videos because, I just dropped I dropped a documentary. 420 levels. I stopped getting level after that. You're good man, Jeff. You're a good man. You clearly have what it takes to be the best among us. You make us proud, Jeff. You make us proud. Have you restocked by any chance? You have. I kind of forgot that's what I was here to do. Alright, we're gonna go spend it all on redstone. Because we're gonna need a lot of redstone if we plan to do some trading, or some building today. Let's see, who's... Oh, hey. Wow. Thank you, man. Okay, so if we... That is a hole? Wait, are they picking up my blocks now? Are they removing my... I might have to turn Enderman griefing off. I've been debating about it for a few days, but I think it's just... They're picking up my blocks now, and I don't want them to do that. No chat. Okay, there's nothing in there. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm going to... Whoa! We're going to... Whoa, we're on the setting up screen. That's so crazy. That's so wild. How did that happen? So weird, man. There's some crazy things happening right now. Who knows? It's just so weird. Dang, it's a data pack. I'll have to get an Enderman griefing thing to stop it, but we will do that. Man, wow! I think connections are improving. I think we're getting to think it's better. Wow, that's so random. I don't even know what's going on. Whoa, that's so weird. And we're back. How did that happen? That's so weird. Whoa, that's crazy. I thought it was a command I could just turn off. Fortunately, no. I'll have to fix that in between streams because that would I'm not enjoying it. I would prefer the Enderman not steal my stuff and tear apart my area. It's kind of important. But until then, let's see how much redstone we need. So if we need 4 per layer and it goes up to 64, then that means we need 64 pistons and 64 observers, which would mean we need 2 stacks for observers and a stack of redstone for pistons. Now, because we already have 8 here, that number goes down to 56, but it's not much better. We can make 56 pistons and 6 pistons. Or no, 56 observers and 6 pistons. We need a bit, we need a bit more than that. Just a little bit more. $64.48. I actually really like this storage. Hopefully I'll be able to use it one day. Well, here, if we can't go up all the way, then we can at least get close. So let's get close. So what can we do with a stack of 54? We basically need 3 pieces of dust. Well, let's say we need 1, 2, 3, 4 for every layer. So we need about 12 per layer of this. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a bit. And this, but we also have to take into account that we also need 4 redstone dust behind each of these layers. So it's actually 16 per. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers. Okay. Which means we need, if we're doing 7 layers, that'll get us up to 9, which is pretty good progress. That is 7, yes. And with that, we're going to need 28 pistons and 28 observers. Okay, okay, we have a game plan. We have a game plan now. Yeah, redstone is surprisingly our limiting factor here. Which, okay, we need quartz. We're gonna need, what, 28 quartz? That's right. We do not have fortune. Actually, we might be able to get our fortune pick back. Now that I think about it, we are up to level 28, which means we might be able to get. We might be able to enchant a pickaxe. I never thought of that. I mean, that was how we got Silk Touch and Fortune in the first place. We enchanted them. Why not just do it again? $28. What do we need more of? More wood. That's right. Let's see. 28. What is the piston recipe again? It's 3 per. So 3 times 28 is 60, 24, 84. That's what, a stack in 20? And we're out of cobblestone. Our cobblestone supplies are quickly running low. Or they are being used, which is nice. Okay. Then we're gonna put our redstone back here, get our buckets. We get plenty of dirt. Get a bunch of melon seeds. Roughly, we'll make 28 of them. How about that? You know, why not? We're already making 28 of things. Why not? Okay, let's quickly do some inventory rearranging. I don't think I looped the music. Oops. Music is looped. That is good. Okay, we're going to put everything that we definitely need up there. Definitely need all of these. The dirt is a yes. We can put the pickaxe back. We can put the wood back. We can put the moss, deep slate, and mud back, as well as some grass blocks. We can put... we will need a bit of stone in the background. I believe it's stone we use. Or was it cobblestone? It was cobblestone. Unless we want to be fancy. What do we have more of? Technically we have more of this, but we also use stone for trading right now. Yeah, we'll do that. Some extra blocks of cobble to build on. We're going to need stairs and perfect. Some copper. We're going to need our glowstone. We have a redstone. We can put our iron back. As well as the, I mean, the pumpkins we can keep on us just because we use those. Stairs. I mean, it's 4 per layer, so yeah, we are going to need about 28. Wait, no, redstone is 8 per layer. 8. Oh, okay, we do need a little bit more redstone though. I wonder how much we can get. I mean, we need 22 more, which means we need 11 emeralds. And if we can get pumpkins for... five, that would mean we need 55 pumpkins. Which we do not have. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to make up for it with our melons. Because we do have quite a few melons in here. We should be able to craft them and get a few squeeze a few extra emeralds out. That'll work, I hope. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can do this. Almost. Yes! I think we just about squeezed enough emeralds out. Just barely. Cleric, my boy. Oh my gosh. Yes! We saved it in the nick of time, chat. We are totally fine. And we got it to level 30. Alright, tell you what. We're gonna... What will you do when you hit 1K on Twitch? Well, I have to get there first. I don't know. Honestly... like it's obviously my goal to hit something like that, but I don't know. I've never been able to imagine myself with 1K followers on anywhere. I mean, it was only this year when I hit 100 on Twitch and YouTube. And that's so I'm 1/10 of the way there, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to imagine getting anywhere above that. I do need a goal, it is true. I don't know. I mean, I'd probably do some kind of special stream, some like super long form. Maybe start really early in the day and just go for like 5-6 hours, do some crazy project. Something that would like, I may even do like building a statue or something, or like building an entire room, who knows. I'd probably do something crazy and prepare for it, because that'd be a huge goal. That'd be like, whoa, it actually may be possible to turn to like use this as a platform to live off of and make income, because I cannot do that currently. But it is my goal. My goal is to reach a number where I can comfortably make enough to live doing this. And not just this, it's a few things. It would be, I mean, because I do quite a few creative things. I draw, I stream, I make videos. to kind of all together, if I was able to use that to afford, you know, to have an income, then that would be amazing, because I'd be able to do, you know, the things I love. But that is a bit of a ways off, unfortunately. It is good. It is a good idea to set goals, though. And I should probably... I mean, let's see. I have set a goal for YouTube to reach 500. I don't know what I would do, what I'm going to do exactly once I reach 500. Probably do something crazy, like, I don't know, open a Patreon or something. Who knows? Trust me, I've had no shortage of time to think about it. But it doesn't... It's one of those things that seems like it's not going to... It's going to... If it does happen, it's going to be a while. You know? Yeah. You know, I've been doing YouTube for... what, 5.5 years now, and I'm almost 210, and I've been doing Twitch for almost 2 years. End of December I'll reach 2 years, and that will be, and I'm at what, 172, so nearing 200 here, and then just over 100 on YouTube. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do going forward in terms of like pushing to get those, because I don't know. I just enjoy doing this, so like, sure, it's a commitment, it's a scheduling thing. I do spend, like, I do have an edit, I do have a work day where I edit videos for YouTube. I do have like days set for streaming, like specific times that I stream at for about the same time, you know, specific days. I do try to get my name out there here and there. I probably could push harder, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's how I want to do it, or I guess it's less how, if I want to do that, I need to. It's a very interesting thing, because because, you know, the whole thing is about doing this kind of thing is that, you know, when I started, it was purely, oh, I want to go be and do the things that these other YouTubers were doing. I think one of the first people that I, you know, really watched was Dan TDM. And that was back in 2015, I believe, when I started watching, when I found out what, you know, YouTube was and stuff. And so that just became, you know, my dream job, to be like, whoa, I can do this? That's so cool. Then obviously as time went on, I realized, yeah, that's not how that works. You can't just be like, I'm gonna do it like them, or I'm just going to like put up my phone and I'm gonna get huge amounts of numbers. That's not how that works. Obviously that's not how that works. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of being in the right place at the right time. You put your work in, you put your effort in, and that might not even work out. It's also just like, you know, being at the right moment for, you know, maybe, you know, the algorithm to like pick up one of your videos and say, and recommend it, be like, hey, I think you'd like this, you should watch this, and then get people coming over. Or on Twitch, it's like, you know, maybe you get a particularly high stream and people come in and then stay and follow because they like what they see. It's a very interesting job, and one that takes a lot of time to get up to a place where you can do things like, you know, gain any sort of like legitimate amount of money. I mean, any money is great. Like, I don't think anybody would scoff at being like, yeah, I just made money today. It is an amazing feeling, but it's not, you know, you can't live off of getting like a few dollars a month, because that's just not how the world works. But to get there, you have to put in a lot of hours, like many hundreds, thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of hours, years even of time into just getting, who knows. Some people, you know, some people get picked up and they get wildly, and they are able, and you know, they get wildly successful. Not because they don't deserve it. There are some very deserving people of it. Lots of people who definitely deserve it. Because, you know, they got picked up and they put a lot of effort into it. And it worked, and it worked really well. But it's also just kind of luck. You know, somebody could spend years doing this and not see anything happen, and, you know, someone else could maybe spend a few years doing this and something will happen. It's a very interesting thing. It is not guaranteed. It is never guaranteed, actually. You kind of just get lucky, and when you do get lucky, you have to try your hardest to not let that luck run out, and build that community, which is what I'm trying to do. Of course, I play Minecraft. I enjoy Minecraft. I'm very much a Minecraft lover. I have been playing this game for like almost 7 years. I think it'll be 7 years in February or something when I got Minecraft, but I also played Minecraft before that. So maybe like 7-8 years, who knows? I've been playing this game for a long time. But also, I make videos, I stream, I play variety, you know, I try to do a little bit more variety gaming on Wednesdays, and yeah, I try to mix it up. I try to, what is the word? Like, I forget what the word is called. Which it's the diversifying, you know, diversifying the things that I do. I don't just do YouTube. I do YouTube and Twitch. You know, I don't just post updates on Twitter. I also do it on Discord or to my friends. It's, yeah. I try to be welcoming. But that's not really a characteristic. That's one thing you'll learn. Being kind and welcoming isn't really a trait, because that's something that most people will do. It's, what do you want to be known for? Like, what do you want to be the core of your series? And I'm still trying to, and I don't know the answer to that yet. I've thought about it for a very long time. And I think one of the things I love about 2022 is it has become a lot clearer this year than it ever was before. You know, I have Willow, my persona, who has become the face of my channel, which has been amazing because I love drawing Willow anyways. So being able to practice my own art skills and improve them, as well as have that be just like how I'm seen instead of just some random picture on the internet. That was a great plus. Having some videos kind of break containment and be like, hey, people like the VOD viewers. There are VOD viewers now. This is not something that I ever thought would happen, but there are like 30-40 of you that watch these VODs, and I don't know who you are, but I'm very happy you're here. I'm not sure how they got here, but they something picked them up and they stayed, and it has been very cool to just like passively watch that and be like, oh hey, people like, there are people who watch the VODs, and that is cool, because the VOD channel was something I kept personally for myself because I didn't like losing VODs, and so to see people, you know, be like, to see anything coming out of that and just being like, oh yeah, people like these, it's another way for people to engage and stuff. Honestly, I just have fun. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting to think about that, like, the whole just facet of running a channel where the thing that people come for is you. They come to see you play games, or you draw, or you do commentary, or you give information. The center of the focus is mostly you, and that's very unique. It's not like revolutionary, but it's a very unique aspect, which is why people get burnt out so easily. Because if the main focus is you, then you have to put yourself forward, and that can get tiring after a while. There are reasons people need breaks and time off and, you know, mental health checks. I almost died there. I would have reacted faster, but I just kind of accepted that. I appreciate that, Jeff. Yeah, over the years, or I guess as the years gone on, I think Connection Point has step and helped that. That's being this series that I can just do whatever I want on, without any clear goals. Like, I'm gonna work on the trading hall, and that's been my goal for this year, is to work on the trading hall, among a few other goals, and we've done quite a bit of it. As you can see, we are building this massive redstone farm here. You know, maybe that's what I should advertise. But it is nice too. The thing is, as you get bigger, yeah, like, it doesn't mean, like, having a bigger audience does not mean that you lose touch, but it does mean you don't have a lot of those personal connections, or you're not able to make, you know, as many of them as you were able to before, because, you know, there's just so many people after, which is, you know, a trade-off. And I don't know, one of the things that I've really come to enjoy, you know, doing this for so long with my, you know, small little community, is that I enjoy seeing, or it is nice to see familiar faces come back and see them enjoying what I do. It's like, I enjoy, like, going back and looking at past streams and just being like, oh yeah, I remember that person. Or, you know, like you've popped into quite a few streams. Noodle has been popping into them like crazy. Jade's been popping in for forever, but Jade's also my friend, so, you know. Yeah, I'm still very, as oh my gosh, I would like not to fall and burn, please, thank you. I need to put some water down there, because that is dangerous. As impressive as the things that I have done are, I'm still very much a very homegrown channel. You know, I don't do a lot of that stuff anymore. I used to just, like, sit up with my phone and, like, make a video on, like, blowing things up with Minecraft 1.8, or, you know, whoa, it's Easter and I'm going to do a funny little skit just for the fun of it. I used to do that all the time back in 2018. And I don't do that anymore, obviously. It was fun, but... Or, I mean, I don't remember a lot of it, actually. It was interesting. But yeah, even after all that time, I think I've, you know, been able to pull in a few people here and there. But I think that just happens with most channels. I'm still at a stage where I am not gaining in any, like, significant sense. It's significant to me, every follower and subscriber that I get, don't get me wrong. But in terms of, like, getting, you know, to my goal of, you know, being able to, you know, make this a job, something that I can enjoy and, you know, profit off of, it's still got quite a bit to go. And until then, I'm kind of just doing my own thing and enjoying. I have actually, there, and that goes in real life too. I've had to step up in real life quite a bit over the last year, and I definitely think that's helped with my scheduling and my, you know, keeping up with things. I still forget things constantly, don't get me wrong, but it's been a wild year. It's been one of the most impressive years. Like, no matter what, even if, I mean, yeah, I did get my first Twitch payout this year, which was incredible. Getting like $113. That was cool. But yeah, even if it takes a whole bunch of years, I'm gonna keep trying, because this is what I love. I am a very creative person, and being able to build in Minecraft or play Hollow Knight on stream, or, you know, edit videos down into, or edit streams down into videos, or make original content myself, turn things that I love into videos of themselves. That's what I love. I love doing that. I mean, it's also one of my goals to start working on not with any speed or, you know, need, but, you know, branching, seeing if I can develop my skills to the point where maybe I can do some form of commissions. Who knows? I have gotten quite good at drawing anthro characters, I'll tell you that. It is, and, you know, who knows what 2023 will bring. Like genuinely. Like, maybe I branch out and do, like, other kinds of content. Or, I don't know, like, I recently started playing VR chat with some of my friends. Like, maybe I do some stuff there. Or maybe I start, you know, maybe I finally start up a Minecraft series and just do that with, like, some crazy challenge. Who knows? Try and, like, really put in some hours into some editing and some narrating. Who knows? It'd be fun to try it out. It would take a lot of time and probably wouldn't be that fast, but it would be fun to try. Because it's not impossible. I have definitely seen a lot of growth this year. When I did Celeste back in July through August, I played Celeste the whole way through. I went through, you know, chapters 1 through 7, made 8 episodes out of it, all the way to the finale. It was a great game. and the finale is currently sitting at 97 views. It is just under 100. And I can't tell you how happy that made me to watch it climb up that fast, or climb up to that high after, what, 3 months of it being up? It was an amazing game, an amazing series, and it's one of those things that gives me hope that there is a place for me here. Because I want to be able to make this something that I do full time, because I love to. Sure, of course, everybody would love to. You know, I'm sure loads of people would give anything to do this. But I definitely have been trying to put in work and really try to show that I can do things. I have at least some of what it takes to make this a reality. And you know, whether or not it does is completely up to chance and whatever else happens. But maybe if I get a tiny bit of luck, I can run with it. I did not mean to do that. That broke my heart a little bit. That hurt. I needed that. Well, chat, you know what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to go down there and get that. Except, no, we don't, because if I fall into there, that is going to kill me. But I can fall into here. I do, in fact, be quite smart. Okay, there and there. Hey, I just know things. I'm just that cool. Alright. But yeah, moral of the story, I've been trying for a very long time, and I don't expect it to move anywhere fast, because I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of experience with things not moving fast here in this, in my field. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to stop trying. I'm not going to keep enjoying making videos and keep putting them out. And, you know, reaching goals I set for myself and making goals and just having fun trying my best. Because at the end of the day, that's my goal. If I don't enjoy the journey getting to where I want to be, then, you know, did I really enjoy the journey? Or you know, was it worth it? I want to enjoy the time I have, or the time that I've been given to be a smaller content creator. I want to enjoy building the community. I want to enjoy getting to know familiar faces. And I want to build something like that here. Not just because, you know, it helps get to that goal, but it also just brings people together. I want to bring people together. I want to make streams and have people not only enjoy them, but feel like they can come here. I want to play new games or try new editing styles. I want to just run with the wind and see where the wind takes me. And hopefully one day the wind will take me somewhere that I want to be. But until then, we keep running. And one day, One day, just maybe, we won't be running alone. It's kind of like one of those things of like the sink cost fallacy, I think it's called. Where it's just like at some point you realize, oh yeah, I'm not making anything off of this, but I'm too far in to stop. But it's also it's less of that and more of, I mean, probably is at this point. I just spent 4 months making a video, and my top vision for it is to see like 100 views. That is a little bit of a sunk cost fallacy. But it was also a video that I was completely passionate about, that I wanted nothing more than to get out and reach the goal. Hello, Kepler. I see you're here. I think I have enough for 1 hydrate. And you gave me 1 hydrate and a posture check. Well, you know what that is. Thank you for the hydrate, Kepler. Alright, chat, it's posture check time. You know what that means. It means I need to not stand on the edge. Alright, stand up, everybody. If you want to. If you want to, stand up and do some stretches. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your shoulders, stretch your back. You've been sitting down a while. Let your body rest. Do some stretches, let it relax. This is what we do here. Posture check isn't just a posture check for me. It's like a group yoga session that we do for like a minute. That is one of the ways that I've enjoyed building a community. It's fun to... I do squats. Heck yeah, do some squats. It's fun being healthy. It's fun keeping up with your health and keeping up with your body and your mind. And it's fun. Yeah, I bet. It's fun doing this because it allows me to be like, hey, if there's one thing that you can remember about my Twitch streams, is that if someone redeems a posture check, you have to stand up and do some stretches, and you are not allowed to say no, except you are, but you are not allowed to say no. It gives that little bit of a takeaway of, I remember that about Mitten's streams. And also it's just fun. I do it. I instantly regret reading that. And then we take a deep breath in and out. How'd that feel, chat? How did that feel? And that is why we do it. Oh, there's no water in them. I need to go put water in them. I prank you to cease. No, I'm curious to see where this goes. Oh, your Twitch is bugging out. That can happen sometimes. I've been really surprised with the last few streams. My computer hasn't been like really like buzzing and whirring as it usually does. Or maybe I just can't hear it. Who knows? Maybe some recent Windows update fixed, like helped it like allocate memory better. I'm not sure. But it has been nice not to worry about if my computer is going to literally have an aneurysm and crash in 3 seconds. I mean, it wouldn't, but it did get loud quite a lot. There were quite a few times when it was like, you want to see me do something cool? And I was like, no, please don't. And then it blew up. Alright, just one more layer. We're going to have to go to the Nether to get some more glowstone. Because in terms of glowstone, we have no glowstone. Oh no! What? Okay, that was stupid. That... I had 30 levels too. Ah, well, there goes that one. And fun fact, because we have the system set up, anything else I had should be in here. There it is. Oh, I love that. I don't have my pickaxe though. Did it fall somewhere? That hurts. Oh, there it is. Let me make sure no items are just straggling around the corner. Now we should be okay. Oh, that is not the button I wanted to push. Okay. See, oh yeah, I can see that be confusing. Okay, well, level 30 shall have to wait till another day, I guess. But like I said, let's just go down. Let's see the water systems, because I thought they were fun to use, and we can get back the rest of our levels 7s. What did I get? Did I get a pumpkin? A pumpkin just come in. There's my 7 levels. Got a little bit of a circle going on. Oh no, this is a cool. You know, sometimes things feel like that. It happens. And there we go. I have my own little personal exit for the door. I use it all the time. Another posture check. Well, you know what that means, chat. It means we're gonna go do another. That's okay. Keep stealing my blocks. I do not appreciate it. Is that why I had a missing block? Is because the Enderman stole it? All right, we're gonna do a group. We're gonna do another posture check after I go get some glowstone. Streamer per stretch for us. Oh, ha ha. But what you didn't expect is that this isn't any ordinary posture check, Kappa. This is a Min's the Mailbox posture check, which means you all have to join in on the posture check. We all stand up and do group stretches. Stretch out our bodies. Stretch out our legs. You thought it was going to be just me, but no. It was everybody. That is one... It is so. It is. I have personally enjoyed making people stand up and do it. Just be like... It's super funny to like to see people's reactions to it, because some people are like, oh, that's funny, and some people are like, no, and I'm just like, yeah, that's fair. It's never forced, you know, you don't have to do it, but it is funny just being like, oh, you thought it was gonna be a me posture check. If only you knew. You see, we do things a little differently around here, you know? I wonder if there's some glowstone up there. Oh, I almost missed that. Okay, we're just going to take care of you now. And your tiny little children. Okay. There's none appear to be any glowstone up here. Oh, I didn't bring my shield or my bow. Okay. Okay. We are calm. We are collected. We do not do rash, stupid stuff for the most part. This iron sword also has sharpness 5 on it, so we're kind of... we should be safe. Yeah, okay. There we go. I don't know where this tunnel takes us to, but it's taking us somewhere. I have no idea where. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna turn around. I don't think if there's any glowstone over here, I don't think it's worth a big boiling pot of lava. I think I'm good. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna dip, chat. I'm gonna dip from here. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Just like... oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Please, good sir, don't you do that. Don't scare me like that. Okay, well that wasn't the direction we came. But I can't exactly find the direction we came, so... Oh, we came from above. I see. Okay, slow and steady. Don't do anything dumb. Be extra cautious to not be silly. Contain the goofy, chat. No goofy right now. We solemnly swear not to be goofy. Okay. Thank you for solemnly swearing, chat. Appreciate that. We had no goofy catastrophes, thankfully. I mean, which patch of glowstone looks easier to get to? Not this one. No to goof. You can be goofy now. The goofy ban has been lifted. But I do appreciate the no goofy earlier. Yeah, you're a really owe you one for that. You contained the goofy just long enough for me to escape. Brave. There's some brave people, chat. There's no easy to get glowstone. Why is glowstone gonna be so hard to get? Oh, I'm so glad I wear that golden helmet. You know, putting on that gold helmet was probably the smartest thing I've ever done. And I've done, you know, a few. Okay. I see. That is a problem. That is also a problem. That is also 3 times. That is a problem to the 3rd power. There are just, you know, problems on problems on problems. But that is okay. Why am I not using blocks? I have like 4 stacks of cobble I could be using to bridge this gap. Look at that. Look at that. No more lava. Lava gone. Luckily the basalt deltas only have 1 deep lava. So it's pretty nice to clear it out. You just gotta clear out a block. It is a lot of blocks to be fair, but it's a lot nicer than it would be if it was deeper. Oh yeah, my shovel got named Kitten Calamity. And pretty soon, actually, I'll have to name my axe. Once we get some more levels, what should I name my axe? What is it? What is a funny name I can name my axe? For reference, my other tools are called... Here we go. We have my pickaxes, Minor Chaos and Major Chaos. We have my sword, Iron Will. my shovel, Kitten Calamity, and my bow, which is named Pride Claws. There is no order and no sense to it. Hacks. You might have just won the vote and mod check. That's, man, these are some great names. Anyway, how am I supposed to contain all these bangers, Chad? You were like, as 2 bangers right after another. Chad, you gotta save some of the bangers for the rest of us. Hacks and mod check. I love those. Alright, more glowstone. Perfecto. Yeah, you know, we're just gonna... I don't like that. I don't think I like that very much. At all. 0. Professor Hacks. Total. I can imagine it being chaos. Gmod and its, you know, older content. Oh yeah, I can imagine that being absolutely wild. Oh, no burn, no burn. Ow, we gotta burn. Why do you have to exist? I mean, it's not like you're difficult to take care of, but it gets me more magma cream, I'll say that. Zoom with the thick computer screen. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, let's return home. I just built in time with the music. That was satisfying. Alright, let's go home, Jet. Let's leave the Nether behind and go somewhere much safer. It is nice to not have to be scared of going to the Nether anymore. Like, it's still a dangerous place, don't get me wrong. But it is nice not to have to be worried that going to the Nether means absolute certain death. Are still in backlog? They are, don't you worry. I'm getting into the overworld before I do them, so that I don't die, because that would not be very gaming at all. Nether is Nether. I redeemed them in the Nether, so I want them in the Nether. Well, you know what? I make the rules around here, and this scat girl says that I'm gonna do it in the dimension that I want to do it in. So get wrecked, Kappa. Take that. You see that? You see that letter I just? You see that? That's the L you just took. I'm joking. Oh. I joke. You are great. It would be pretty cash money, don't you worry. Alright. We're doing a double long posture check now because we've gotten a triple long posture check. I'm going to be stretching for a while then. Alright everybody, you know the rules. Stand up. We're going to do some stretching. Stretch out your legs, stretch out your arms, stretch your neck, do some neck rolls. You know, you've been looking down at your screen for a while. Get your neck muscles relaxed. They've been busy. They've been doing a lot of work today. Maybe you should let them rest a little bit. I'll even pause. Ooh, baby, it's Shipple. I can't believe. It's always funny how little clips like that become so legendary. That's what I enjoy about meme culture, is that you can take literally anything and it can just make something that lasts for years. I enjoy it. I'm actually gonna do like some like leg ups. Maybe I'll even do some like sit-ups. You know, we got 3 of them. It's time to really show my commitment to the bit. This is posture check. This is posture check. You know what? Maybe I will do some sit-ups. I'm gonna do 5 sit-ups. This is what you get. This is what you earned. You earned this. Well, those were the most difficult sit-ups I've ever done. I'm out of practice, but I did them. I did 5 of them. And it sucked, but I did them. And we always gotta end it the same way. You take a deep breath in and out. And we are ready to finish up. We are ready to finish up our stream for today. Been playing since like 1.0. Dang. As far as I can tell, when I got into the game, it was I mean, I don't know when I first started playing, because it was on things like Mineshafter at school or on friends' games. But I know when I got Minecraft, it was February 2016. And that was around 1.9, 1.10. And the first version I can relatively remember is at 1.11, 1.12. So I've been playing for about 10 up. Day, because you'd have to go back into like 2015, maybe even 2014. Who knows? But I the first update I can vividly remember is 1.12, the World of Color update. Then yeah, that is the first one I can remember, and I definitely did play during 1.11, 1.10. But not as much, because that would have been when I got it. So I came onto the Minecraft scene quite late in terms of people who had been playing already for a long time. I came on about 7 years after. Though to be fair, that means I've been around for about half of Minecraft's lifespan. If Minecraft originally was released in mid-2009, and I started playing in 2016, then yeah, I've been around for about half of the game's lifespan. Which may not sound like a lot, but means I'm old. I played this funny block game way too much. I say that in that I mean I do. I had a 2.5 year, I had a like almost 3 year server run with friends from school where we played you know, on multiple different worlds, and we tried different mods. It was just about the coolest thing you can ever imagine. I made, I think, some of the best memories I've ever had on that server. It was an incredible server, and all it was just a bunch of friends playing with each other. And that's the power of Minecraft. That is the true power of Minecraft, is just to play by yourself or play with your friends and make memories. Minecraft makes memories, and that is what I love about this game. That is why I don't think I can ever tire of this game. I I feel like I'm one of the few people that doesn't ever get tired of playing the game, because it doesn't take much to just hop in, hop in and just go woo. I thought I was gonna die. I'm almost I was gonna be sick there. I thought I was gonna die again. 7 TV or... Oh yeah, that's right. I never finished that. Oh, I'm gonna die. We're just not gonna let it happen. Does the canceling falling still work? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh my gosh, it does. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna... Okay. I just emptied this, didn't I? I did. Wait, how are the pumpkins been doing? Yeah, be careful. Yeah, Cap has a point. Be careful with what you share here. Especially like personal information. That is a very that can get very icky very fast. It is a good precaution to not, or to make sure you know. Yeah, make sure you're ready for stuff like that. Alright, here we go. Replacing the final blocks for today. We're gonna need some more something. Redstone. I think we just need more redstone to do this. I just juked myself with that. Alright, and we now have... Wait, one more time. We now have... I mean, these gotta grow. These still gotta grow, that is true. But look at all those rows. We now have 9 out of 16 rows built. That's crazy. That means we are over halfway done. And since we got all of this pumpkin, we can go use it. Oh, hi, Jewel. Jewel's here, everybody. That's what I should do. That should be the goal. If we get to 170 or 200, that'll be my long-term goal. If we get to like 200, I'll make a Jewel emote or something. Who knows? Maybe that'll be a fun thing to do. And then we'll do one more trade and we'll be finished for today. We did some good progress and we talked about some stuff and that was fun. I had fun. I got to say, I enjoyed doing this stream again. Last stream was not great. I was so zoned out the whole time. But this one has been nice. It has treated me well, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna hop on Minecraft. I'll pass the torch. I'll pass the torch to you, Kappa. I'll see you later, Cap. I finish off, and they will get on. It is the cycle of Minecraft. I shall pass the torch once you restock your trades. And I'm gonna buy some more food. We self-sustain here. We keep ourselves well fed. You gonna restock? Restocking time? Restocking time. Is it that time? Is it that time of the day in this economy? Come on. I believe. I believe in you. See, even the Iron Golem believes in you. He believes you can do this. Yes! My man, thank you. And with that, you know what? Let's end out today in our brand new tunnel that we built today, or that we finished today. We're gonna end here today in our cool little area here. Thank you everybody for watching. I have had a lot of fun. Getting back into streaming has been a little bit of a getting used to. With since I'm not doing so much work now, but also getting ready for the end of the year and starting to look at some jobs and applications and stuff. It's been nice to get back into a regular flow here, and then hopefully videos should start becoming weekly again next week. On Friday, we might be able to do Hollow Knight next Wednesday, which should be cool. And I am just excited to see where we go from here. So thank you everybody who watches in the chats, follows. I always enjoy seeing, familiar faces. Appreciate anybody that pops in. It's always great having you here. I've been Mans the Mailbox, and I will see you next time.